You don't want to be adding to that shittiness by promoting meat. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've had a number of people bring our attention to Miranda Sings, who is a character played by comedian Colleen Ballinger here on YouTube.
Now, just to put into perspective how popular this character Miranda is, she has a YouTube channel with 7 million subscribers and 1.1
billion views.
That's a billion with a
B.
With a B.
Billion.
Huge. I don't know, maybe we should try wearing a little bit more lipstick.
Couldn't hurt.
So a lot of people are watching this character, but there's one part of her act that is seriously not funny. It seems like Colleen is obsessed with meat.
So this obsession has been building over the last few years. If we go back to 2014, Colleen posted this tweet. "Everyone's becoming a vegan and I'm just over here eating pizza and cheeseburgers. Vegans might live longer, but girl, this food is delicious." Well, of course, you can still eat pizza and cheeseburgers as a vegan, you just have the vegan versions. Vegan food is still delicious.
Most disturbing of all, in mid-2015, she made a video using raw meat in place of Play-Doh to make animals out of. This was a challenge video and she had a child as the judge.
A few months after that video, the character Miranda posted this tweet asking what was the point of being vegan.
More recently, Colleen has been on tour in Europe and she's posting about meat everywhere.
Then she went out to a fancy restaurant with her mum and made a vlog called Eating Duck Liver.
I always love to go try new things, and my mom tried a lot of new things tonight. She tried, what'd you try? Goose liver.
And venison rare.
Venison. It was a fun experience. It was really cool.
Now, many years ago, there's nothing we loved more than eating foie gras with some camembert cheese on crackers and a bottle of red wine. Saturday night heaven.
Until we learned how it's made. They stick a metal tube down the throat of duck or geese and force feed them to unnaturally enlarge their liver. It's absolutely a gross and cruel, torturous, barbaric practice. And whether it's for foie gras or duck or goose liver as it is, the practice is the same.
And finally, just the other day, Miranda made a video sponsored by Jack in the Box.
Hi, welcome to Jack in the Box. Would you like to try Jack's Brewhouse Bacon Burger?
Does it have an artisan potato bun, bacon, grilled onions, and Brewhouse cheese sauce?
Yes.
Then obviously... Oh, so good!
So there seems to be like a repeating pattern here, Colleen. You like to eat murdered animals, and then you like to promote it to your huge audience.
Now we understand, we used to love meat ourselves.
Absolutely.
You know, if it wasn't a meal if it didn't have meat. But at some point you have to take responsibility and educate yourself about the horrors of the animal agriculture industry.
The truth is that meat, and in fact all animal products, are killing people, animals and the planet. Our leading causes of death, including heart disease, some cancers and diabetes, are caused by eating animal products. 150 billion animals a year are slaughtered for their food.
And in terms of the environment, we're facing the 6th mass extinction in cosmological history, largely driven by the animal agriculture industry.
So there's absolutely nothing funny about any of this or promoting any of this.
Speaking of health, it was interesting to see this post about meat from Colleen, and then a few days later she was complaining about her period cramps.
Now, I used to hate my period cramps as well. I used to find my periods, debilitating, right? The doctors thought that I had endometriosis, but I didn't, but the pain was so great. I'd always be on painkillers. I'd be vomiting and almost passing out from pain. Couldn't leave the bed. I mean, how bad was it? It just wiped me out. And this went on for most of my life. These days, 100% turnaround. I don't have any pain. I have what I would call slight discomfort for maybe an hour or so. I can exercise on the day I get my period. I'm often traveling on the day I get my period. Nothing, no painkillers, not even a hot water bottle anymore. I might just have a little nap. It's incredible. The only thing that's changed is what we eat. We now focus on whole plant foods that are low in fat, high carbohydrate. These are the foods that our bodies are designed to eat, not the decaying flesh of an animal, not the hormones of another species through the form of dairy. What we eat has a huge impact on our periods.
33 women suffering from painful periods were placed on a vegan diet for 2 cycles, and experienced significant reductions in menstrual pain duration, from 4 days down to 3 days, and a significant reduction in pain intensity, as well as an improvement in symptoms of PMS like bloating. This was a crossover study, so after 2 months eating vegan, the women were supposed to go back to their regular diets to see if the pain would return. But the women felt so much better that when the researchers said, "OK, now we need you to go back to your regular diet to test before and after," several said, "No way, Jose," and refused, even though they were required to by the study protocol.
And finally, if the World Health Organization says that eating processed meats like sausages cause something as deadly as cancer, we're pretty sure they're not going to be helping your menstrual cramps.
Absolutely not. And just to be clear, a vegan diet that is based predominantly on whole plant foods, low in fat, not a junk food diet. That is our baseline for health. That's what's going to help your body the most. It might not take the pain away 100%, but it's the baseline. It's at least going to help your body.
Our question to Colleen is, what is your legacy? Comedy is very important, and it's a real gift to be able to make people laugh like you do, but not at the expense of promoting products that are killing people, animals, and the planet. With all the views, money and fame, etc., why do you need to joke about the suffering of people, animals, and the planet?
And why can't a portion of your influence, just a small portion, be something that educates, informs people, spreads a message that's going to help people, animals, and the planet? Why do you need to be sponsored by Jack in the Box to eat a bacon burger? Because the reality is, when you dress it up with comedy, you desensitize your audience to the dangers of and the suffering behind these animal products. And it's this desensitization that creates so much apathy that we see in the world towards the suffering of others.
Now, we know that you know there are delicious vegan substitutes, and you can still have sausages and burgers. In fact, you've tried a vegan chicken burger and you loved it. Basically, Colleen, the planet is in a pretty shitty position, and you're in a very powerful position of influence with your millions of subscribers and billions of views. You don't want to be adding to that shittiness by promoting meat.
So we'd like to put out a challenge to Colleen and Miranda to first of all educate yourself by watching these 3 documentaries, and then to stop eating animal products, or at least not to eat meat, for 30 days. And whenever that urge arises to post about meat, which you love doing so much, how about you replace that bad habit with a good habit by posting about a plant-based food, or posting some education about why eating meat is so bad.
So guys, that's the video. If you want to see Colleen and Miranda stop posting so much about meat, share this video with them. Their social media is linked below.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment for us, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
And remember until next time that going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye guys. We're really concerned about her mental and emotional well-being.
Yeah, you'd wonder how she's going to grow up, what she's going to be like as an adult.